The loudest victory is silence. To defeat your enemy without ever lifting a sword is the highest form of power. The ancient Stoics knew this truth well. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca all lived through betrayal, envy, and manipulation. And yet, they never resorted to petty vengeance. They crushed their enemies not through rage, but through restraint. Not by shouting, but through self-mastery. In the modern world, enemies often don't come with swords or armies. They arrive with insults, gossip, jealousy, or silent sabotage. But your response determines whether they succeed. And the Stoic response? Calm, clarity, total command of the self. This is your weapon. This is your shield. This is how you win without war. 1. Withdraw the fuel. Stop reacting. Your enemies thrive on reaction. They want to trigger you, pull you out of character, make you angry so they can control you. So don't give them the satisfaction. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." In other words, you don't win by defeating them. You win by not needing to respond at all. No reaction is the most powerful reaction. The loudest statement is silence. The deepest strength is peace. 2. Turn the mirror. Their actions reflect them, not you. When someone attacks you with lies, criticism, or malice, remember, it's a reflection of their inner state, not yours. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You always own the option of having no opinion." That is not weakness. That is discipline. You don't need to defend your name to the ignorant. You don't need to explain your truth to the blind. Instead, let your character speak. Let time prove you right. Let silence do the cutting. Your enemy wants attention. But you walk past them with eyes forward, calm breath, and purpose. 3. Outgrow them. Become too powerful to be touched. You crush your enemy not by matching their behavior, but by rising so far above them that they can no longer reach you. Your success, your self-control, your excellence, that is the final blow. Seneca said, "Best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Don't engage in the mud. Build a palace in the mountains. Work harder, train deeper, grow wiser, outlive their hate. When they see you thriving despite their efforts to harm you, that's the true defeat. And the beauty? You didn't have to fight. You just had to evolve." 4. Practice preemptive forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. When you let go of the grudge, you remove the anchor. You stop carrying the weight of someone else's ignorance. Forgiveness is strategic. It frees your mind to focus on what matters. Marcus Aurelius again. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. You forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. 5. Win in the shadows. Quiet dominance. Let them rage, let them lie. Let them gossip, provoke, insult, and scheme. You, stay still. Let your silence confuse them. Let your discipline disturb them. Let your progress humble them. They will wonder why you never fought back. They will wonder why their weapons didn't work. They will see you winning and realize they never had a chance. This is the Stoic way, to crush your enemies without conflict, not by stooping low, but by rising high, not by fighting, but by mastering yourself so completely that they destroy themselves trying to shake you. You win, because you never needed to fight to begin with. 6. Lead through example, not emotion. Emotional responses are expected, predictable, weak. But when you act with reason and integrity, your example becomes undeniable. Let others burn their energy in drama. You build, you grow. Your presence becomes a mirror they can't stand to look into. Your discipline, your calm, your ethics. These are weapons sharper than any insult. You lead, and by leading, you win. 7. Focus on purpose, not people. Your enemy wants to be your focus, but focus is your most precious resource. The Stoic strategy is simple. Redirect your attention to what you can control: your work, your mission, your daily improvement. When you live for a higher goal, pettiness becomes invisible. You starve your enemy of your attention, and in that void, they vanish. 8. Cultivate unbreakable stillness. Stillness isn't inaction. It's deliberate restraint. It's the mind remaining anchored while the storm howls. Train yourself to pause, to breathe, to choose clarity over chaos. Stillness is your superpower. And in your stillness, they collapse from their own disorder. 9. Elevate your circle. Elevate yourself. You become who you surround yourself with. Distance yourself from noise, conflict, and gossip. Choose people who elevate your thinking, challenge your growth, and remind you of who you want to be. When you rise together, enemies become irrelevant. You move forward, while they remain trapped. 10th, let time deliver the justice. You don't have to chase revenge. Time has a way of revealing all truths. The Stoic lets the universe unfold its own law. Truth rises. Lies rot. Integrity endures. While they panic, plot, and decay, you persist, and the quiet justice of your patience crushes them.